For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in using my name.
What up, YouTube? It's your girl Tay, live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia for some photo shoots and all that stuff, but I will be posting my video of all my trip next week. But right now, it's story time, and I'm gonna tell y'all about the story when I got in trouble. Major big. But yeah, stay tuned. And let's get right into it. So it's a story time. I'm going to be telling you guys the whole story. I'm so excited to be telling you guys the story because you guys need to know about my life. So let's go. Okay, so it was about, what grade was this in? This was 8th grade, and everybody was going to my friend Tino's house, and I was like, I want to go. And so it was like my whole group was going there, and I was like, I want to go. And first of all, mind you, Tino's parents wasn't going to be there, and my mom would not let me go if there was no parents there. Mind you, it was after school, and there was only about 10 of us. And so I was like, Mom, can I go to Tino's house? And my mom said, I need to speak to his parents. And then I was panicking, like, they're not going to be there. And then she asked me, is his parents going to be there? I said, yes. And then I was like, how am I going to get here to speak to the parents? I can't get Tino's parents to lie. This is not going to be good. And then I was like, ding, 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 ding. So I hurry up and I texted my friend Jalen, and I said, Jalen, you're going to have to fake to be Tino's mom. And he was like, what? And I was like, you're going to have to fake to be Tino's mom and he was like, okay. And then so I sent my mom Jalen's number, and then she was like, she tried to call him, and I was like, don't answer the phone. And so he didn't answer the phone, right? And he texted her and said, oh, I'm at work, I'm sorry I couldn't get to you, I worked late, I worked overtime today or something. And my mom was like, oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure that a parent was going to be there and that Taylor is going to be held, that Taylor will be taken care of. And he replied back, like, as Tino's mom, and said, yeah, she's gonna be fine. So I was juiced, and I was like, oh, this gonna work. Oh my gosh, it's gonna work. So the next day is the day I was going to Tino's mom's house, and I was like, okay, so I'm there. We had walked there from school, and I was like, I'm there, this is cool. We had a little water fight, and I was like, oh yeah, this what's up. And then my mom texted me talking about she's on her way. So I was like, oh my gosh, what if she tried to come in and try to talk to Tino mom? So I was just like, I gotta think. So then, like, my mom had pulled up. Like, before my mom had pulled up, I told all my friends, I said, oh, just tell my mom that Tino mom going to get some chips for us at the store. And so they were like, oh, okay, I got you. And so my mom pulled up. She didn't end up coming in, and I just got in the car, and she was like, how was it? And I was like, oh, it was fun. And I was telling her all about how fun it was, and it was cool, and we had a little water fight, and then about 2 weeks later, like fast forward 2 weeks, had got in trouble for, like, I don't know what I did, but I got in trouble, and my mom took my phone, and then she was like, let me see your phone. And I was like, she was like, let me see your phone, you get your phone taken. I said, okay. And then she was out upstairs, she downstairs with my phone, and she's like, Taylor. I said, yes. And she said, come here. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I already know what she's gonna ask me. I knew she was gonna ask me to give my password. So I go downstairs, and she'll like open this phone, and I'm like, oh, what? Open the phone? She's like, yes, open this phone. And I'm like, so I go and open the phone, and she just going through it, and all of a sudden that's when I had Kik. We had a little gangery group chat on Kik, and so she go on my little Kik and go through all my messages, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh shoot, she go on me and Jalen's messages. Mind you, I didn't delete anything, and she go reading through me and Jalen's messages. She find out that I was lying to her about how Tino's parents was there, and that I had Jalen fake like he was the mom. So she was so mad. She was like, you lying to me now? You lying? And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was just like, I'm sorry, you don't understand, I really wanted to go, you wasn't gonna let me go. And she was like, you lying to me now? And I'm like, no, I'm not lying. This is what, like, I was lying, but you was a kid. And she was like, I was a kid, so why you lying? And I'm like, so yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I got my phone taken for a few days, and yeah, that was really sad. I was got in some big trouble, and I told my dad. My dad was like, that's what you get. But that's the end of the story. I think I should tell you guys a lesson. Don't lie to your parents, because they always gonna figure out they're the ones who made you. They know you the best. So don't lie to your parents. Spread that positive energy and remain truthful. I will be posting my next video next week when I come back from Atlanta. Have a great day, guys. I love you guys. SPE.